Look, I'm your father. Okay, I'm not. Right, okay, it's the next week, and I've brought a couple of new tools with me today. Nothing special, so let's have a look. Okay, a couple of foam sanding pads, sponge on one side, 120 grit on the other. Came with another finer grit as well. Some safety glasses. The brush is old, and this is brilliant, I've got to say. Spikes in there to hold the sanding paper in place. Now I've already got one other holder, but it's bigger, it's longer, it's more for covering a bigger area, whereas this is very good. It's got nice weight to it, just for doing a little bit of extra sanding like I'm going to be doing today. Now these foam bits, I actually got these in the hope of being able to sand this beveled edge easily, basically in one go, and get in all the grooves and everything. Turns out, don't fucking work. Don't get me wrong, this will be brilliant for curved areas, but for this it's not working. I'm having more success with this. A folded up bit of cut off sandpaper from the extra bit of this I didn't need. So that's what I'm going to be sanding the outside edge with today. Also, I have put an extra bit of glue and sawdust in some of the divots today, as I said I would. So I'm going to let those dry while I'm sanding the edge of here. Then, while I'm sanding the edge of this, actually, I'm going to sand underneath it, I think. Because what I would like to do today, if I could, is to be able to get one coat on the top. If I can get one coat of varnish on the top, I can then potentially turn this upside down, and that will make it a hell of a lot easier to sand everywhere else, hopefully. It also means if I turn it upside down, like put a sheet down, it will protect that top, or at least that's the plan. While I'm doing that today, well, once I've done that, I am going to try and finish these three off today. When I say finish off, sand the top with a light sand. I really don't think, I don't know, I think even if I sanded deep, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get rid of the brass stain. I might be able to. I think, you know what, I think the only right thing to do would be on one of them, it would be to do it, because there is half a chance that I can't get similar sized handles or shaped handles. So yeah, I may have to redo some holes anyway. So I may have to, on one of these, just take it as far down as I can and see if I can get rid of the brass stain, or at least the difference in the coloration of the wood. Whether that's going to happen or not, I don't know. I also said last week that I was going to see if these change colour at all, and they have gone a little bit darker from what I left them. So I think I'm definitely going to have to go down the route of get these three all sanded at the same time, one coat of varnish on them. That then protects them. These can then wait while I do the next three, get a coat of varnish on them, and then the last three and get a coat of varnish on them. Hopefully that's going to be able to work the best way. If I can get it so that everything has got one coat of varnish on it, that means there's no more sanding to do other than the light sand between varnishes. Okay, right, so let's see how we get on. Aim for today, get the edges of this sanded, wait for this to dry, sand that, give the top a light sand, clean it, and give it a coat of varnish, and let's see what it's going to come up like in colour. It'll be interesting to see the comparison of the old and the new.